Welcome to Kwe Kwe, the city in touch with tomorrow. It's a town that is busy enough, cosmopolitan enough to be a city, but with the friendliness of a town. Don't litter our streets. You might find the Civic Pride Police tapping you on the shoulder. Kwe Kwe is the industrial heart of Zimbabwe. Kwe Kwe city fathers believe that making a good home for its citizens and for industry means a good life for both.
Kwe Kwe is so special because Kwe Kwe is the center of Zimbabwe and is the rose city of Zimbabwe, and it's the fastest growing town in Zimbabwe. It is fastest growing because of its industries and the plan of its city fathers. We've got a foresight in planning for the future. We've applied for city status to government. A commission has been formed. We are now waiting for its report to confer city status to Kwe Kwe. We've got a number of projects at the moment. We've got a sewerage scheme costing about $2 million. Then we've got a water scheme costing over $8.5 million. We've started building the bus stop, which is going to cost us over $250,000. When completed, it's going to be one of the best in the country.
The paper house is the oldest building in Kwe Kwe, dating from around 1895 for the first manager of the Globe and Phoenix gold mine. It is now a national monument. The company is the oldest gold mining company in Zimbabwe and is still producing gold and silver on the same site. Kwe Kwe grew up after the railway spur followed Globe and Phoenix and other industrial and mining interests in the area. There are more mining claims in the Kwe Kwe area than anywhere else in the country. GNP has developed a new method of extracting gold from pulp, which is much cheaper and efficient than the prevailing method, and a first for the industry in Southern Africa. Using this method, Globe and Phoenix is extracting 50% as much gold from the dumps dating to the turn of the century as from new ore. Here's the final product: 370 ounces of gold bullion worth $150,000. With 15% of the world's chromium ore, Zimbabwe is a major source of this element, which is vital to making stainless and other special steels. Union Carbide's Zimbabwe Mining and Smelting Company, or Zimasco, here in Kwe Kwe, converts chromium ore into ferrochrome. This chrome is exported to steel producers on every continent. Since Zimbabwe is one of the few countries having high-grade metallurgical ore, the Kwe Kwe smelter makes the high-quality chrome preferred by many steel producers. 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, this plant is producing chrome, more than 400 tons of finished product a year. The giant electric arc furnaces take in raw ingredients at the top and spit out liquid chrome and slag. This is what the giant arc furnace looks like during maintenance. Temperatures reach 1500 degrees in the furnace, so safety is the key for the more than 1,000 employees at Zimasco. The molten chrome is cooled, cleaned and sorted into different sizes to fill customer orders. To To provide the skilled workers needed by industry, Union Carbide built and equipped a new technical college at Kwe Kwe, which is run by the Zimbabwe government. Fitters, boilermakers, electricians, miners and other technicians are trained on site at Zimasco's operations. About 400 students per year receive adult literacy education. Training, along with health care, are part of Union Carbide's efforts to provide quality benefits to its workers in addition to good salaries.
Kwe Kwe is the pioneer of building brigades. All the towns are coming to Kwe Kwe to see how the building brigades are being, and they are being very successful. So the purpose of the building brigades is to build houses for the people. Now the new government policy is that houses should be built by the building brigades, no longer to be built by the contractors, and this will cut costs, and that we have proved. In one instance, there are houses built by building contractors which costed over $7,000. When we did it by the building brigades, it costed us less than $3,500.
Most of these workers were among the long-time unemployed of Kwe Kwe before joining the building brigades. Most of the members of these building brigades are learning skills on the job. In addition to providing employment, families can become homeowners for the first time in their lives. These 6-room houses have electricity and running water and are constructed 100% from locally available materials. The municipality started the project from scratch, including constructing a materials depot. When the work of the brigades is completed, the depot will be converted to a school or other community use. Stewart & Lloyd's produces piping and tubing for a variety of industrial uses. Steel billets are heated to red hot in order to pierce a hole right through the center. The local steel used in the pipe making process comes from Zisco. Production output reaches 30 tons a day at this factory with special types of tubing made according to customer needs. In its construction fabrication section, Stewart & Lloyd's makes building frames which the company then erects. Each piece or template is stamped with a number. Skilled workers join together pieces into sections in readiness for construction. These pieces will become schoolhouses, warehouses, farm sheds, and factories for Zimbabwe. A recent assignment was a textile factory in Botswana. 350 employees work at the Stewart & Lloyd's plant in Kwe Kwe. Hagi Wire and Rope Limited makes wire, strand and steel rope to supply consumer and industrial needs, from bedding and sitting springs to electrical and telephone cables. As the only factory of its type in Zimbabwe, its products are in demand nationwide and from other southern African countries and Kenya. In Hagi's testing laboratories, quality is constantly checked. Training and upgrading staff is key in Hagi's worker benefit package. And talking of training, Hagi is busy building a new training and recreational center. Kwe Kwe municipality anticipates future industrial needs by planning in advance. The water scheme, which will double capacity, is costing $13.5 million. It's well worth it, considering the number of people employed by the main users, companies like Zisco, the giant steel producer. Beer is close to the heart of the Zimbabwean, and without malt, there is no beer. At the nut brew malting plant in Kwe Kwe, barley produced exclusively in Zimbabwe is converted into malt, which is the essence of good, wholesome beer. Nut brew supplies malt to breweries in Zimbabwe, Botswana, Malawi, Swaziland, Zambia, and Zaire. 26,000 tons of barley a year undergo a carefully controlled process of steeping, germinating, heating, and cleaning. The largest refrigeration unit of its type in Africa is used in the process. Aeration or agitation is necessary to provide oxygen to the barley during the cycle. Malt is then stored in silos before shipment to breweries. Thanks to this malting capacity, Zimbabwean beer is considered world-class. And when you visit Kwe Kwe, how about stopping at the Golden Mile Motel? This modern facility is in a quiet setting and offers full services and spacious, luxurious rooms. The relaxed atmosphere and the well-prepared menu have earned the Golden Mile Motel an enviable reputation. A progressive community with citizens and industry working together. This is a sample of the Zimbabwean future. Kwe Kwe, the town in touch with tomorrow. This has been a Video Promotions Zimbabwe production.
robíme. That's shot.